Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So today we're going to talk about Vechain and the token Vision video and their IBM theory, which is the whole focus of the video. There's 33 billion TRX that's going to be unlocked on New Year's, and it's a bit concerning to TRON holders, which I'm not really one of. And there's some evidence that a lot of Bitcoin investors are actually holders and not traders or sellers. So let's go over the Vechain token Vision video first. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's pretty good. It basically displays Vechain's advancements in the past year and the partnerships they've actually made with like BMW, with DHL, and a plethora of other companies. But it does focus a little bit on BMW and DHL because IBM is also working with those companies. And furthermore, with BMW, IBM's working on the same projects that Vechain is within BMW. And that he uses kind of as proof to say that Vechain and IBM are actually collaborating on a public-private blockchain. Now, that may be or may not be true. That's not like a smoking gun type of evidence. There was a conference call earlier this year where Vechain and IBM were talking about this hybrid blockchain and what's possible. So the idea has been thrown out there, but we have not seen any contracts signed or any agreements made with a hybrid blockchain in Vechain. Vechain's talked a lot about a hybrid blockchain, but they haven't mentioned directly IBM. So it could be true, but there's nothing to take it to the bank with quite yet. So that's just something that we have to rest on, but you should definitely go see the Token Vision video because it's actually a really good video to see what Vechain's actually doing and get an overview of the whole Vechain kind of like ecosystem that they're actually building, is including the food gates deal with both China and France. And he also points to like some LinkedIn evidence that Vechain and IBM are collaborating, but there is no smoking gun quite yet. But there is a decent amount of like indirect evidence that Vechain's working with IBM. But like I said, it hasn't been proven, and I'm not going to announce that they're working together if it really hasn't been proven. The second thing is 33 billion TRX, roughly about half of the circulating supply of TRON is actually going to be released all at once in the ecosystem on New Year's Day. Now that should give pause for some concern for TRX holders, definitely, because such a huge amount entering the market at the same time, and they don't really know what to do with it. TRON actually posted on Twitter saying like, what should we do with this 33 billion coins that we're going to release? I'm like, if you don't know what you're going to do, don't release it. Just keep it sealed, But they're going to release it into the ecosystem, and that does worry me a little. I mean, it doesn't worry me all that much because I don't really hold TRON. I got like 500 TRON worth like $7, so I don't really care. But it does kind of worry me a little bit that they might dump part of it. People have said, oh, you should give some of it to like big projects on TRON to boost them up. I don't think anyone really suggested an airdrop. Someone's just like, you should just burn them. And that would be hilarious because that would be exactly like the stellar burn. And I don't know if that would bode well for TRX. I think they should just relock them for future use. But a lot of people have different suggestions on what to do with them. I don't think anyone suggested airdrop because I think everyone knows by now that that only decreases price. So that's the situation for TRON. Hopefully they do not dump it. The third thing I want to say is that 70% of Bitcoin has not actually changed addresses in the last 6 months. So people are holding at least semi-long-term to long-term. Now, it should be noted that 20 to 30% of Bitcoin is probably lost, and that's never going to change addresses. So based on that, there's still a good chunk of not lost Bitcoin that hasn't changed addresses in the last 6 months, which means that people are holding for a increase in Bitcoin price. So there's still a lot of faith and hope in Bitcoin. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.